And as you're watching me today, whatever device you're watching me, let me speak this to your spirit. Let me speak to your heart. I'm speaking right to your mind. I want to speak to your spirit. I believe that this is from God. Don't let masks, don't let quarantine, don't let isolation, don't let fear, don't let policies of our government keep you out of community. Now, I'm not saying we break the law. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying we get mad and throw masks down. I'm not saying we go, that's right, I'm going to protest anything the government says to do. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's so easy for us to use those things to keep us out of community so that we don't make that phone call, so we don't send that text message, so we don't start that video message, so that we don't find a way to talk to someone in our driveway or in a backyard or at a park. And I want to challenge you today. I want to speak to your spirit. Don't let masks and quarantine and COVID keep you from community. That's what the devil wants for you. The devil wants to separate you from the people that will be life-giving to you. He wants to separate you from smiles. He wants to separate you from other people's eyes that are alive with passion and mission and desire and growth and the love of Jesus Christ. Don't let those things separate you and keep you from community. The truth is, just because you've been maybe MIA for the last little while, missing in action for the last little while, it doesn't mean you don't belong. You still belong. It doesn't mean you haven't been missed. You're missed. Absolutely you're missed. Just because you've been MIA for the last little while doesn't mean you're forgotten. Definitely doesn't mean you're forgotten by our church, our pastoral team, our church family. It definitely means you belong. You're missed. You're not forgotten. The truth is, we need each other. We need each other in person, even if it's distanced. We need each other. The truth is, I need you and you need me. I know that you're kind of going, well, I'm not sure I need Pastor Jay, but the truth is you need me. And you know how I know? Because I need you. We actually need each other. The truth is you're loved. And you were made to love others. You weren't just made to be loved. You were made to give love, to be love, to show love. That's what today's about. Love My Church Day is all about connecting and serving. Love Our Church Day, we're going to talk to you about all the different ministries kicking off. Of course, everything looks different. Our pastoral team has been working so hard to figure out how to do it well and to make sure that we make access for those that fit on side of the spectrum that may be a little bit more cautious, but then also make access to the people who don't feel like they have any caution, not kind of run over that. And how do we do all that? There's so many different flavors and flares of ideas and thought processes. And what the pandemic has done more than anything, it hasn't just separated us physically, it's separated us emotionally and thought process-wise. It's separated us and it's divided us. And I want to call you to community today. Don't let these things keep you out of community. Don't let them keep you from practicing grace for the person who has less restrictive ideas than you. And don't let it keep you from practicing grace for the person who has more restrictive ideas from you. We are called to prefer one another, to be in community with each other, to show grace and love and peace and joy and encouragement and purpose and strength. That's what we are called to, and that's what today is about. Love My Church Day is all about calling us back into community. It's about calling you to look over more than just the obstacles, to make your life more than just about the frustrations, to make your life more than a mask. I heard my wife say a few weeks ago that the greatest struggle during COVID-19 for her is that she realized, and she said this humbly, it wasn't arrogantly, she realized that her superpower was her smile. And she realized that how she disarmed people and how she communicated before she ever said a word to people is she starts with a smile in every engagement with people, and it disarms people. And wearing a mask has taken that away from her, and it's caused her to go, I feel so disconnected from the person at the grocery store till, from the person at the grocery store aisle, from the person when we go to the edge of the library to pick up books, from the neighbor. I feel so disconnected because there's a mask here and they can't see what's in my heart because I want my heart to come out. Don't let those obstacles define your life right now. I'm calling our church. I'm calling for those of you that haven't been with us pre-pandemic, and since the pandemic, you've been joining us online. Many of you have been watching and saying, when are you getting back in person? Because we want to meet you. We want to join this wonderful church. I'm challenging you. Don't let these things keep you from community. Let's step back into community. So buckle up today. Smile. You're going to see lots of videos over the next 15 or so minutes. And then we have some great big announcements that I'm very excited to make that are life-altering, church-changing, changing the destiny, trajectory, and future of our church that we are going to announce at the end of our broadcast today. So make sure you stay with us all the way through the end for the big announcements. But today, I want to call you back into community, that we would make our life about more than the obstacles, about more than the frustrations, about more than the fear, not to break rules, not to be mavericks in that sense, but to be people who believe community is what we were meant for, and it certainly is what God created us for. So today, buckle up, because we invite you to connect and serve.